Dearest gentle viewer, this is me again, Fetchidi, your new YouTube friend. This topic has been talked about a lot. Some of you believe that it is dangerous to bring a Filipina partner to the West because one day she will realize that she has a lot of possibilities of dating foreigners. And as an exotic Filipina on your street, her beauty stands out from everyone. But according to others, foreigners have more fun in the Philippines only if they remain there. But this kind of topic, for me, is honestly quite nonsense. Yes, your Filipina girlfriend will be influenced over time, but influence doesn't necessarily mean instant change. Every Filipina girlfriend is different and it is always a case by case situation. If you are a type of a foreigner that only wants a Filipina that always cook for you, clean for you, take care of the household like a traditional wife, then for sure, Philippines is the best place for her to keep that dynamic going on because there are a lot of Filipinas who are also doing that kind of role. For her, it is familiar, and she also has her own family there. She has her old contacts, her friends that make that kind of role sustainable. And being a full time housewife is not something seen as degrading, but rather it is something that is seen in the Philippines on how things work traditionally. But here is the truth. This kind of a lifestyle and role is not only possible in the Philippines. She can still choose to be the loving, nurturing, and supportive woman in the West only if she wants it to. She can still cook for you, clean for you, raise the kids, and build a home with you while she is independent. It means that living in the West doesn't automatically erase her character or values what she learned back home from the province, and it does not automatically mean that once she goes in the West, she will no longer be loyal or committed to you. What does certainly change is, of course, her environment along with her new experiences, new ideas, situations, and people she met. This is a new home for her. She don't have her family, she don't have her old contacts, so she has to build her social life again from scratch. So what do you expect her to do? That she will just stay at home? You will not let your girlfriend go to work because you're just afraid that she might talk to other foreigners. That is the risk that you have to take as a guy. You have to trust your girlfriend along the way. Foreigners always believe that they will lose control once their girlfriend talks to other guy here in the West. But let's be real. Even if you guys are staying and living in the Philippines, change can happen anytime. There are a lot of expats communities out there and influences anywhere. If you're a type of guy that wanted to maintain her, then I think it would be wiser to retain your traditional wife as your prisoner. The negative news is if you let your girlfriend stay in the house, every time she asks money from you, she acts like a kid because she have to ask you before she can get anything. And that will be exhausting for both of you at the end. I am so lucky that my boyfriend let me work here and be independent, and so I can buy anything if I want to or if I want something for us. I don't necessarily need to ask him every time. If the man has money, for sure he can help you and your family, but it is always for the first time and it will not be forever. As a young Filipina, I did not want to see myself solely depending on my partner because what if my partner will die tomorrow or leaves me? It will happen soon, not now. And then what will I do as a Filipina? Let me share you about my journey here in Germany. I moved here and I worked and wanted to be independent. And I describe myself or my life as someone who is constantly solving puzzles. These puzzles are entirely from the interactions most of the time with my patients, and I have heard and learned a lot. So just for example, being a young housewife here is not really normal. And second is that having a huge age gap relationship is not often that you see either. So you see, over time, I have heard a lot, learned a lot, and realized that life here is really different. But still, as a young Filipina, it is still up to me if I choose those ideas or experiences change who I really am. Some people are just so scared to bring their Filipina partner to the West because of what they see online. For example, on social media, most of the province girls are posting everything, showing off expensive things, they are acting loud, they change, and it seems like they want all these attentions from others back home, or they just care too much about material things. But here in Germany, I have never ever felt the need to be rich, to be loud, to be powerful because of the people that surrounds me. I am so lucky that I am surrounded with people that are very grounded, especially in my work, and that makes a huge difference. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Europe and America have very different cultural energies. So if you are a guy wondering, should I bring my Filipina to my home country here in the West? Well, the answer is that do not let your fear stop you. All you have to think is that what were the values you guys talk about when you started your relationship? And last but not least, what kind of future plans did you both agree on? As a couple, growth and influence are natural, especially if you are living in another country, in a new country. It always be there. If you have fear that she might leave you or she might change, then the issue is, I think, not your girlfriend, but it is your trust. Filipinas can stay loyal, nurturing, loving, committed to you, whether they are in Manila, Philippines, Dumaguete City, or in Berlin, Germany. But like any other women, men also change. And honestly, some of you are always thinking that Filipinas are all about playing games, but you don't realize that you guys are doing it. Some of you are treating the Philippines as the playground. You meet some girls, have fun for 2 weeks, and then jump to the next. So before you even visit the Philippines, you are 101% aware that the Philippines is a poor country and people there are trying to survive, especially the girls. For them, it is not just a game. If you're a type of guy who is doing this, we often call you as the F-boy or someone who just play games. So before you judge a Filipina changing right after she moved in the West, ask yourself, were you building a life together with her? Or were you just trying to keep her in a box where she can never grow? That will be all for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button for more insights like this. See you in my next video. Ciao!